Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. For this week's video, I'm gonna be doing I guess kind of a vlog. A lot of people ask me to vlog, but I feel like my life is super boring, so I don't do interesting things. I actually don't even I don't watch people's vlogs either, so I don't know if people really do in vlogs, but I guess I'm just gonna be taking you with me. I have some errands to run today. I'm gonna go to the UPS store, and then I'm gonna go to Walmart and possibly Costco to get gas, but I'll also just I guess drive around with you guys in the car and talk to you and stuff. So yeah, all right, let's do this. I'm gonna have to turn my heat on though because it is so cold. I'm literally in pain. You ever get so cold you're in pain? I'll turn it down a little bit so it's not too loud for you guys, but I am gonna have to have it on. So sorry about that if you hear that, but let's go to UPS. I also need to wear sunglasses when I drive because I literally cannot see without them. It's horrible. It hurts my eyes so bad, just the sun, especially in the winter because of the snow everywhere. Also, I'm sorry if my trunk looks messy. My bad. I have a bunch of reusable bags back there for when I go thrifting. I use those specifically for when I go thrifting, and I keep them in my car. So I mean my car's gonna be a little bit messy because that's the trunk, Here's a fun little story about what went on earlier today. So I get a lot of DMs on TikTok from people who are oh, I'll be your sugar daddy and stuff, which I think most of them are scams. I know better than to even talk to most of them, but I was thinking, you know what, I might as well, what's the worst that could happen? Because I'm not gonna give them any money. I know how to spot a scam, so I'll be okay, I'll just talk to these people, right? So I ended up talking to one today. I was is this a scam? And obviously they said no, because if it is a scam, they're still gonna say no. So I was okay, yeah, sure, I'll take money from you, I guess, if you want to be my sugar daddy. So then I gave them my number, and then they were they were talking to me. They're texting me an hour. And then they were what's your Cash App? Because I don't want to be rude, so I wasn't when am I gonna get the money? So then I gave them my Cash App, and then I was oh, okay, is this gonna be legit? It wasn't, because then they were okay, but you need to put $190 in your Cash App balance, and I was okay, this is a scam. And then I was all right, I knew this was a scam, bye. And they were what do you mean? I didn't ask you for $190. I'm no, you're gonna somehow take it from my account. That's definitely how it's gonna work. And then they're sending me stock videos and being wow, this worked from other people. I'm okay, yeah, but honestly, taking sugar daddy and pay pig applications if you're legit, because why not? I'm single, might as well, you know what I mean? But yeah, I wasted an hour and a half of my life on that. Whatever, I don't have anything else to do today really except for running errands. But it's just man, I wish that was real. I wish it was real. I mean, I know there definitely are some people out there who are sugar daddies and pay pigs, but most of them are fake. I gotta find one real one. And I'm not gonna send if I were to get a sugar daddy or something, I wouldn't send nude pictures of myself. I'm just not about that. I don't want that out there. You know what I mean? And so that's why I'm thinking okay, a pay pig would be better. But also I'm not good at being mean to people, and what pay pigs want is they want you to be mean to them. This is gonna be such an embarrassing video to post. This is such I've been talking about this for way too long. But pay pigs want you to be nasty to them. They want you to degrade them and stuff, and I'm really not good at that shit. I cannot, because I don't know, I can't be mean to people. It hurts me. And I'm not saying that to try to make myself look good or whatever. That just legitimately, even if it's they want it, I just can't do it. So maybe it's not for me. Maybe neither of those things are for me, because I'm not gonna send nude pics, and I'm not gonna be good at degrading. I guess this video is just gonna be more of a stream of consciousness of me talking, because now that that's out of the way, that first topic, I guess, I'm gonna talk about YouTube. Like I say in a lot of my videos, I've been trying to do YouTube more. I've been trying to be consistent the past couple of months, posting a video every Saturday, which is what I do. Saturday at 12 o'clock, if you didn't know. Subscribe, turn the bell on to be notified and everything. But I do have a hard time thinking of ideas for videos. I guess that's why I'm doing this one now. But also, I hit the realization today of, I think that my issue is I try to think of, some grand idea for YouTube videos. And, with my TikToks, I just say whatever's on my mind. If I have my ideas for TikToks, yes, some of them take a little more effort. Let's say, my bump it thing. I posted it as a YouTube short, but I also posted it as TikTok because I mostly do TikTok. That's what I started doing. I've been doing it for way longer than YouTube and everything. But some things, yeah, they do take some thought behind them and some planning the videos I do, but some of them are just me doing whatever. And I think if I do that more on YouTube, it'll help me with regular videos, because a lot of people have said like they just want longer videos of me, like just talking, I guess, which I appreciate. Like I'm thank you for finding me entertaining, I guess. Like I don't know why people find that entertaining, honestly, some of the stuff I post, but they do. So I guess I'll post more videos like this where I'm just like, this is just my life, it's just what I do, you know, and it doesn't take like a whole bunch of planning and effort behind the scenes, etc. But also I do want to make videos that do take a little more effort too. Like I want to make good videos, you know. I don't want to just be doing like garbage, because that's not great either. But you know, just stuff like that, stuff like I just don't want to put so much pressure on myself for YouTube, you know what I mean, which I think I have been doing. Like I'm like, okay, what can I do this week? I do a lot of like DIY and stuff, like, because I feel like those videos do take longer to make. Like anything that takes like over 3 minutes, I'll make into a YouTube video instead of like a TikTok. But also I try to make all my YouTube videos longer than 10 minutes, because I've really noticed that YouTube videos that are like my videos that are longer than 10 minutes do way better than my videos that are shorter than 10 minutes. And also I know like I can't monetize my videos yet either. I'm at, as of recording this, I'm at 629 public watch hours out of 4,000, which I would need to monetize my videos. And obviously that's the goal eventually. Like I would love to be able to, you know, make money off of this. Right now I just do it for fun, but you know, eventually I'd like to make money off of it. Where was I even going with this? I don't know. I forgot what I was saying. Also, like, but yeah, longer videos will give me more watch time too, so that's a positive, that's a plus. I'd like to, you know, get there eventually. And I have noticed, like, if I'm talking about like a subject, like, okay, if it's a thing that I've like, you know, thought about, things that I like I've put previous effort into, usually those videos are shorter than videos of me just like blabbering. Like I can go on about like a random subject for a while with like zero thought put into it, but like the minute I put thought into it, then it's like a 2-minute video, you know. But like I can go on and on about random ass shit. I'm actually thinking about making a YouTube video, maybe that'll be when I post next week, where I'm talking about how I'm really just annoyed with like the alternative, not alternative subculture, the alternative community in general, because I think it's gotten really toxic, and I think it's been toxic for a while. I think it was toxic before I even joined it, but you know what, I will save that rant for next week's video, because I think that will be over 10 minutes long anyways. Okay, we're at UPS now, so I'm gonna go deliver those packages, or drop them off, not deliver them. I have some packages next to me in this big bag, and I don't want to record inside of the UPS because it feels weird recording in public. I should probably get used to that if I'm gonna be like a YouTuber too. But it feels weird. I did it in one video and I'm like, oh my god, people are like staring at me. And like people already stare at me because they're like, this is what I look like, you know? But it feels odd, it feels strange. So I'd like to, I guess, sort of, I don't know, microdose myself on that. Like only do it like a little bit at a time. We'll see. But I'll see you when I'm done dropping off packages. Okay, I'm done dropping off packages. So now we are going to go to Walmart. One cool thing about like, you know, the main thing I do, like my main actual job, is I sell, you know, clothes online. I mostly do Depop, but I also sell on like Mercari and stuff, which, you know, I don't have that linked anywhere. That's more, Mercari is more just to help me get rid of stuff that I've had for a really long time, and I often take a loss on the things that I sell on Mercari, but it's better than holding on to them forever. But yeah, one cool thing about having that job is everybody at UPS and USPS know who I am. Like, they might not know my name, but they know who I am. There's 2 different UPS stores I go to. There's one closer to my post office, and this is the other one. This one I usually go to when I have like something else to do, because it's usually like it's on the way to wherever I'm going. But now at both those UPS stores, I have had the employees be like, oh, what do you do for work? Like, is this your business? And I'm like, yeah. And then people at USPS also know who I am. There's one guy I was really friendly with. He actually retired, but this guy who worked at the post office would always be like, whoa, nice and stuff. He was very nice. I do also consider like content creation to be a part of my job, even if I don't like actually make money from it though, just because, you know, I do put like, you know, I work on it as if it were a job. I'm having such a hard time seeing who's coming because there's a car like parked right in like the spot where I'm supposed to be like looking. But yeah, also like I said, like I would like to be able to make a living off of, you know, the content creation I do eventually. Like obviously I can't do it on YouTube yet. I do have enough followers on TikTok to monetize my videos on there, but I actually choose not to, because I did have my videos monetized like the day I hit 10K, which was in, I think, July. It was like July 2nd or something, I remember that, of 2024, on at least my new account. On my old account I hit it way before that, but anyways, that aside, I did turn on like the monetized videos thing. I entered the creator program or whatever, but I feel like a lot of my videos got suppressed after that. Like I feel like my videos were not hitting the audience they used to. So then in October, I'm gonna let this guy go. In October, I turned it off because I was like, you know what, I think my videos are getting suppressed. Even the videos that are less than a minute long, because you can only make money on videos that are over a minute long. And I think that was, first of all, making my content shit, because like, let's say I had a video that was like 50 seconds long, I would put like 10 seconds of filler in there, just because, you know, it's almost there, like you might as well. But then I feel like that's not as good quality. So now my videos are as long as they're gonna be. You know, if they're 30 seconds, that's fine. If they're 2 minutes, that's fine, whatever. But also after I turned off the the creator program thing, it really, I think my videos really did start picking up speed, and I'm scared to turn it back on. I'm at like 44.5 thousand or 44.6 thousand followers on TikTok right now. It might be more by the time I post this, because I'm recording this on a Tuesday. So it might be more, whatever. I don't know. What am I saying? I'm scared to turn the creator program thing back on, though. I think I might turn it on again when I hit like 100K eventually. I don't know how long that'll take me, probably a while. You know, I'm not even halfway there, but you know, eventually I'd like to get there. My ultimate dream goal thing for TikTok at least is to hit 100K. Not 100K, a million, I meant. A million would be cool. You know, I'm very small right now. It might be a little crazy for me to be saying that, but I think I can do it eventually. I'd like to hit, I don't even know what on YouTube, but I do have a plan. When I hit 10K on YouTube, which I'm pretty close to right now, and when I hit 50K on TikTok, I'm gonna go out with my family to this revolving sushi bar restaurant. My favorite food is sushi. I love sushi so much, and so I'm excited for that. But it might take maybe 2 more months for both of those goals to be hit. And another good thing about my job, like I said, is, you know, it's a Tuesday and I'm not running errands, you know, because I work for myself, I work from home, and I can work whenever I want. Like, I actually do legally own a business too. I have an EIN number and everything, but yeah, I work for myself, I work from home, so I can do whatever I want whenever I want. So I always schedule both my thrifting trips and my regular errands for during the week, because I just, you know, I can go places that don't have as many people at them, you know, so it's less stressful. Like, I went to Walmart yesterday actually, but I did end up going inside because yesterday was a Monday, but it was President's Day, so I forgot that it was a day off for everybody, not for everybody, for a lot of people. So I went to Walmart and it was so crowded. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go home. So I did, because it wasn't worth it. Also, not to keep bringing up Depop, this is like a stream of consciousness video. Like, I'm just gonna talk about whatever thought comes to my mind. To bring up Depop again, I guess, I got invited to a Depop seller event in my email a month ago, and it's on February 27th, and I said, okay, I'll come. You know, I RSVP'd, and it's a seller breakfast at the Etsy the Etsy headquarters in Brooklyn, from I think it's either 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. No, it can't be that early. I think it might be 10 a.m. to 12. I think I have to check it again. It's in my calendar, but I don't know exactly what it is. I think it's gonna be a focus group to think of ideas to better Depop, I guess. But I don't know if they want us to bring our own ideas, so I wrote down my own ideas in my notes app, and I'll have them ready if they ask us for them. But I literally don't know what it's gonna be. It's a little, I don't know. I'm scared. But it's a good networking opportunity. I'm nervous but excited about it. You know, maybe I can meet some other sellers, and then maybe I can make some friends, because also, you know, one downside to the job I have is very lonely, because I don't work with other people. But that's also a good thing, because some people hate their coworkers and stuff. So yeah, if I can make some friends, or even just, you know, some colleagues, people business wise, or just, you know, personal friendship wise either, both of those could be cool. I have a really hard time making friends though, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'm also don't have to worry about, you know, being hated for being a Depop seller by these people, because they're also Depop sellers. I don't understand the Depop seller hate. That's a whole other tangent I can get into, which, you know, I might as well. People hate on Depop sellers when we're really not the problem. They'd be you know, you're the reason that thrift stores are increasing their prices and stuff, which is not true. The reason thrift stores are increasing their prices is because they're doing it. I don't know why these people are mad at resellers instead of you know, Goodwill. Goodwill's the one who's doing it, it's not me. And they're oh, the one I hear the most is you're stealing from poor people, and I think that's such a non-argument, because what do you mean I'm stealing? It's for sale here for anybody to buy, you know. And it's not I'm buying everything in the store either, you know. I'm buying very specific items from a very specific niche. One time I saw a TikTok of somebody who was how much should I sell these shorts on Depop for, right? And then one of the comments was nothing, because you're stealing these from people who need them more. And I was I promise you there was more than one pair of shorts in that store. I promise you, if she buys this pair of shorts, everybody will be okay. They'll be able to buy shorts still. If anything, these people, you know, including myself, Depop sellers, are bringing these items back into circulation, into, you know, the world, so they're not just ending up in the landfill. Because a lot of thrift stores really, every thrift store really, throws out so many like items of clothing and stuff that can still be used just because, you know, they're not selling or whatever. So like, you don't know if that thing would have sold. You know, I buy specific items from a specific niche. Like, you don't know if anybody who likes that same niche even like lives around me, you know? And like, honestly, I see nobody who does. So yes, I'm also annoyed with thrift stores increasing their prices. Like, why would resellers want that? You know, it's really annoying, but it's just what happens. It's not the reseller's fault. It's the thrift store's fault. They should stop doing that. And you know, those people who are gonna shit on you for being a reseller are the same people who will shit on somebody else for, you know, purchasing like a top from Shein, which I've said this before and I'll say it again. I don't think fast fashion is good. I'm not, you know, gonna be like, yeah guys, buy fast fashion, but I'm also never going to like shit on somebody for purchasing fast fashion, because like, not everybody has the time to thrift, okay? And not everybody has the money for like, you know, brand new clothes that are like made sustainably and stuff, you know? Some people, they do have to buy fast fashion. I'm not saying they need to buy, you know, a new Shein haul every week with 20 items in it. That's not what I'm saying, for their own wardrobe. A lot of people do that and that's kind of fucked, but I am saying that, you know, if somebody needs, you know, a couple new pieces for their new spring wardrobe because they have some pieces that maybe don't fit them from last year, some pieces that are worn out, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, I think you shouldn't crucify somebody for purchasing fast fashion, because, you know, that's kind of one of the only options for a lot of people. I have the luxury of pretty much almost never purchasing fast fashion because I'm a reseller, because I'm in thrift stores all the time, but like, that's my full-time job. Like, I spend so many hours in the thrift store, and not everybody can do that. I do still purchase, like, sometimes accessories and stuff, like sometimes my earrings and stuff I'll get from like Temu or whatever. And, you know, I'm not gonna say this is a great thing to do, but also, you know, some things you also can't find in a thrift store, things like that. Like, I'm not purchasing like, you know, 3,000 pounds of Shein every week. I think those are the people who are the issue, but I think that's very rare as well. Like, not like a lot of people aren't doing that, because it still is expensive if you're gonna get that many items from Shein all the time. Like, it's still like, you still need to have a lot of money to do that, you know? And also, sort of going back to the reseller thing, I guess we were kind of still on topic of that, but like, not really. Like, I don't know, people will also complain about, you know, like when you buy an item and then you sell it for more than you bought it for from the thrift store. Like, do you know how any business ever works? Like, I made a rant about this a few months ago on my TikTok, but like, that's what every business ever does. Like, I'm sorry, like, to break it to you, but like, even Walmart I'm going to, I don't know, people don't like Walmart right now, actually, I don't think. But like, because they did something around, I think, like Black Friday, like they didn't actually discount anything. But yeah, like any business ever, the product they sell, they bought for less than they're selling it for. Like, that's how they make money. And the same thing with me. And like, it's not like I'm doing it with no work involved though. Like, it takes time and effort and like, you know, work to find the item. Like, the work I'm doing essentially is curating the item, like finding the items for people, because again, finding it yourself is a lot of work, you know? And then I also do like the work of, you know, I'll fix an item, I'll get a stain out of an item, blah, 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 whatever. Stuff like that. So that's like the actual work that it is. And then as a business owner, like, yeah, I'm going to sell my items, I'm going to sell my inventory for more than I bought it for. That's like how a business works. And like, but I'm also like, don't compare me to Walmart though. I think that was a bad comparison from before, because I'm not like a huge, enormous, soulless corporation. Like, I'm one person. I'm one person trying to make a living, you know, and I actually don't make enough to support myself right now. I still live with my parents, but I'd like to one day. Like, that's my ultimate goal. I think that'd be really awesome. I know some people really can do that with Depop, and I've been doing it for like a year and a half now, like a little less than a year and a half, you know, and I'm getting there, but I'm not there yet. I would definitely need, you know, to find somebody to move out with and stuff as well. Anyways, we are at Walmart now. I don't know what is happening with like the lighting in this anymore, but I'll see you when I'm done shopping in there. All right, I'm done in there, but I'm actually gonna end the video here. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more like it. If you have any suggestions, recommendations, requests for videos, leave them in the comments below so I can make them. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.